Здравствуй. Настройки качества, ура. А, так. Хм. Так, а что дальше? Я думал, сколько-то планет. Телефон достать? Мне, да, заходит. Просто хочется побольше играть, но вчера что-то это валило меня. Я просто хочу сначала закончить побочки, откровенно говоря, а потом уже. М. Так, стоп. Здесь только одна планета в системе была. Я был в Македонии, Спарте, Перекнос. Дальний. Обнаружили месторождение газа. В результате сканирования этого газового гиганта была обнаружена высокая концентрация азота. Пояс астероидов. Кажется, здесь ничего нет. Привет, Алексей. Охо. Тяжелый металл. Несколько месторождений платины. Здесь ничего. Лишенная водоемов планета. Минус 71. Не знаю, насколько важно читать обо всех планетах. Так. А здесь какая-то фигня будет. То есть здесь никаких боев, ничего, просто приземляешься сюда, я думаю. Почему так? Алексей. Типа украли, что
picking
ли?
up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Какие шансы заехать? А, никаких. А почему ж тогда и БП-то оставили? Извините. Так по оранжевому ехать не надо. Почему я думал, что здесь боев не будет? Я думал, что это нормальная планета, типа здесь, ну, индустриальная что-то. Есть заводик какой-то. Что за завод Альянса? Ну, типа, свои все, нет? Не, если БП еще спирт, наверное, заподозрит что-то, да? Что-то подозрительно. Нет! Да. Вообще это дикость какая-то. Я не знаю, насколько надо быть... Я не могу сказать слово на букву Ч. Насколько надо быть говноедом, чтобы взять и сделать это. What the fuck? Ага. Есть что достать у них?
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home.
Кажется, Mass Effect не хватает больше автосохранений. Что это там? Судиться. Да шо? Ну ладно, нельзя сюда. По какому праву отменили? Она говорит на английском. Понятно, что, но... Может, со стороны, типа, зайти? Глупо переть в лоб. Я, наверное, согласен. Здоровый стал. Я так понимаю, ты не согласен с этим вердиктом. Враг есть. Крепкий. Это враг. Скам, что ли? Я ее не видел, но услышал, скажем так. Rebel scum.
Clear.
Выходи, враг.
Engaging target. Lost shields.
Как же он сильно, а?
Attack.
Играет. Пистолет, моя винтовка. Уровень. Так, а там ничего не было? Может, поторопился? Здесь дверь. Куда она ведет? А. Ясно. В смысле, в голое говно? Или что? Потому что я уверен, что она будет не очень. Ну, потому что... Да. Мы жалели, что давно не добавили женских персонажей. Лучше бы просто сделали ремейк с 1942. Было бы просто офигенно. Но нет. Как нас боим? Нормально.
Enemy sighted.
Lost shields.
Think we got him, Commander.
Wake Island. Да. Обрук хорош был. Так, здесь я был, да? Был. Наверное, на всякий случай по беспамятству. А на G есть что-нибудь? Может, гранату на G перебить? Гранату на R поставил. Боже, какой он пьяный. Мне этот звук не нравится. С доджем. Как я получаю хилки за убийство роботов? Я не против, но все равно. Я не знаю. The God bless. Не в курсе. Ты мне веришь или нет? Почему? Что я сделал? Если быстро не удается, значит и обычно не может. Не, ну точность, конечно, потрясающая у правой кнопки. Привет, Алекс. Миссии по Катушкину, а куда без них? Подумаю, что они не веселые, но в какой-то степени. Тут был веселый момент с червем, когда он меня поймал. Оп. Я же Правильно понимаю, что лутать здесь нельзя трупы? Все, что нужно, появляется само. Я еще, помню, ни один труп не залутал, который не просто лежал до меня. Здесь типа ресурсы могут пригодиться потом. Вы открыли там азот на этой планете. Это в будущем аукнется, типа, не знаю.
That's the last of them.
Ладно, я бы сумел проехать, но игра бы не позволила. Я не ожидал.
Perimeter clear.
Музыка четкая. Мне нравится. А... Ошибки. Чё раньше давал 3 очка, сейчас 2. Что вы поняли там? Не хочу вообще терять их. Мне не нравится. Какие-то минусы есть за то, что они умирают? В первом Dragon Age там травмы появлялись. Ну и как бы первый Dragon Age попроще по мне, чем Mass Effect. Кошмаре даже. Точнее, может, я неправильно пользуюсь? Я не знаю, они меня не слушают.
I think we're good, Shepard.
QE. Q это убрать оружие. Хреновое предложение. А E вообще ничего не делает. Это действие же. Не знаю, что они там делают. В этих ваших вторых частях. Мы играем в первую. Все, да? Мне непонятно. Я не могу назначить же. Один иди туда, другой иди туда. Вроде. Или могу? Сейчас протыщу. Протыщу. Могу.
On my way.
В этом смысл всей боевки Б. Скипнуть бы, а? Можно завязать способность? Далее. Красиво. Это способно для восстановления щита. Алекс, я разведчик. У меня нет штурмовой винтовки. У меня есть штурмовая винтовка, я ей не пользуюсь. А почему ты сдох? тупой.
I've lost shields.
Испугался. Да, стреляет, чё? Хм. Гарус. За коробкой стоит. У тебя стреляет что? Кто? У Гаруса зеленый хп. А. Скидка. И наценка. тупо из-за того, что я везде там это. Мне надо... Нет, ни с кем. То, что в этой части не с кем. Як. В этой части стали нельзя же. Романсить. Либо первая помощь это пассивка какая-то. Потому что я не видел этого скилла. И когда ты используешь этот, он не может использовать первую помощь. Чё? Я не видел у него этого в списке скиллов. Вот, где? Первая помощь. Нету ее. Первая помощь, вот. Значок такой же, кстати. А, ну ок. Понятно. Я думал, это скилл у каждого. Сохранил. Сохраняться я люблю.
I've lost shields.
Без спиной вперед бежать. Блин, там была бочка.
Negative contacts.
Судя по всему, это какой-то основной. Или такие на планетах в принципе бывают. Не знаю.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Алекс. Я не так играю в игру. Я играю персонажем, который мне нравится. Нравится Гарус и Тали. Все. Тут нету. Что-то надо там по тактике. Жму на единичку.
I've lost shields.
По сюжету, ладно. Надо убить меня. Но из-за того, что где-то там что-то не подходит, я их не буду менять. Потому что я играю теми, кто мне нравится.
It looks like this cavern formed around the ruin after it was built.
Его. Нет ничего невозможного, Алекс. Я как бы уверен, что Шепард и один может спокойно ходить. Без подмоги. Так что, я думаю, такие прохождения есть.
Finally, some action.
Terrain's too rough!
No can do.
Что я им сказал? Они меня не слушаются. Гарус сдох. Молодец.
I'm better now. Destination blocked. I can't get there. Not without an airlift.
I wonder what Liara's looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
Но на максимально возможном, который... Короче, на разумном. Но максимально возможно. Типа хардкор, если будет, на нем я, конечно, не буду играть. Не буду, наверное, играть и в режиме, где там хп не восстанавливается вне боя. Потому что в предыдущих было такое, по-моему. В бою, чтобы хп не восстанавливался, то да. А вне боя, ну...
Hello? Could somebody help me? Please?
Ну, должен вывести. А вот стрим...
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
Your mother is working with Saren. Whose side are you on?
What? I am not on anybody's side. I may be Benezia's daughter, but I'm nothing like her. I have not spoken to her in years. Please, just get me out of here.
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil. I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please.
We'll find some way to help you.
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past the barrier curtain. That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Окей.
I've lost shields.
Кайф. Снайпер!
Enemy contact.
Нет хипе, точнее хила. Более. О. Снайперская винтовка. Кайф. Тебе больше урона, но меньше точность. На. У меня комары не прилезают. Вы... Вам не повезло. Бомж здорово. А. What the fuck? Интересно.
did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We have to get you out of here before more Geth arrive.
Yes, you're right. I've seen enough of them to last a lifetime. That button should shut down my containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
Джокер. I cannot move. Uh-oh.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
I like your attitude.
В каком я дерьме сейчас окажусь? Кого ты целишь? Хила нету, кстати. Дали все. Неплохо. Я не хочу знать, что с ним произошло.
I still cannot believe all this.
Seren's looking.
Joker, get the Normandy.
Что-то мало шансов выжить.
We don't have time to deal with this idiot. Charge!
То, что здесь нельзя сохраниться. Это место перепроходить 20 тысяч миллионов раз.
Seren's looking for the conduit.
What the hell was that?
Joker, get the Normandy air.
He needs to move that.
Lost shields.
Как бежать, пожалуйста. Ну красиво, чё. Усталость.
Seren's looking for the
The
conduit.
conduit.
What the hell was that?
We have to hurry. The whole place is capable.
Может, сейчас можно было сохраниться?
We don't have time. Lost shield.
Неплохо, неплохо.
Shields disabled.
Без комментариев.
Seren's looking for
The conduit.
What the hell was that?
We have to hurry.
Хранить нельзя. Здесь не в этом дело было.
We don't have time to deal with it.
I like your attitude.
Lock shield!
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit.
What the hell was?
We have to hurry.
Это вам враги вообще все дохнут. Кроме главного Рогана.
We don't have time to...
Чего она целит туда? Можно пистолет взять? Ладно.
Seren's looking.
We have to hurry.
Если бы каждый раз вот это все можно было скипнуть, начинать с файта. Цены бы не было. Не знаю, какого хрена вообще со штурмовой винтовкой, а не со снайперкой. Дебил.
We don't have time.
Восстанавливает часть. И какие щиты имеешь в виду? Какие броню? Это восстанавливает.
Lock shield!
ошибки.
I still cannot...
Saren's look.
Со снайперкой было лучше, чем с пистолетом. Сейчас спросить.
Brenda, don't. That was no fun.
We don't have... Flush shields!
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
Joker pulled our asses out of there. I think he's earned the right to a few bad jokes.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you exactly?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn! I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. but among the Asari I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
Where'd you come up with this theory? I thought there wasn't any evidence.
I have been working on this for 50 years. I have tracked down every scrap and shred of evidence. Eventually, subtle patterns start to emerge, patterns that hint at the truth. It is difficult to explain to someone else. I cannot point to one specific thing to prove my case. It is more a feeling derived from a half-century of dedicated research. But I know I'm right, and eventually I will be able to prove it. There were other civilizations before the Protheans. This cycle has repeated itself many times over.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of... How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions? Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you are right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate? Or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
We almost died in there. The Geth were everywhere.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
Все получилось. Да, я думал. Я, конечно, хочу быть засранцем с советом, но не настолько.
Yes, Commander?
Carry on, Presley.
Yes, sir.
Sir, yes, sir. Там что, раньше вроде этого не было. Да. Атака гетов. А сколько у меня денег? 27 тысяч. Да? Потому что могу. Лиара не здесь. На медосмотре. Шкафчик Шепард. Если плюс 0. Типа, когда ты оказываешься на Нормандии, у тебя автоматически он пополняется. А зачем тогда это? Если только на Нормандии не будет боев.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see
Yeah.
what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
Я бы своим ребятам. Граничный товар. Разница в цене не такая существенная. А вот щиты и защита. Бить, что ли? Инвентарь бесконечный, да? логике. А как мне вкачивать скиллы здесь? Ей бы дробовик выдать. Не, давай не будешь. Будешь смотреть и мучиться. Места нет. А как ему прокачать скиллы? Например. Это можно сделать здесь?
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would have if I thought it was important.
I think I'd like to hear about it just the same.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
What did Saren want with the ship?
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Shepard. Не хочу брать их в цитадель. Думаю, насколько я совершу ошибку, купив все брони. Мне кажется, большую ошибку.
You bet, Commander.
Такое себе. Надо... Но мне, например, вообще не интересны вот эти два персонажа. Точнее, Эшли и Кайден. Они вообще не нужны.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Ну и типа... И зачем мне Кайден и Эшли? Когда есть Талли, Рекс, Гаррес и Лиара.
Oh, hello, Shepard.
Are you okay?
I don't know. Your ship is amazing, and your crew's been really great to me. Especially your chief engineer. But I just sort of feel out of place. The Normandy runs so smooth it feels like we're not even moving. And the engines are so quiet. How do you sleep at night?
The silence wakes you up?
Back on the flotilla, the last thing you want to hear is silence. It means an engine's died or an air filter shut down. I guess you don't have to worry about that here. But old habits die hard. But it's more than just the silence. This ship feels so empty. It's like half the crew is missing. Back home, I couldn't wait to go on my pilgrimage. I couldn't wait to get away from the crowds. Now that I'm out here, I kind of miss them.
Sometimes we don't appreciate what we have until it's gone.
That's true. I'm starting to wonder if that's what the pilgrimage is really about. It's given me a whole new perspective on my people and our culture. You know, there's always a few who go on their pilgrimages and never return. I always assumed something bad happened to them, but maybe they just wanted a different life.
You do plan to return to the migrant fleet, right?
I could never abandon my people, Shepard. I will go back eventually, but we have to stop Saren first. Otherwise, I might not have a home to go back to.
I should go.
See you later.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Графений. Ага. Во второй части. Где бы Лиару найти здесь? Я не могу понять, в каком она месте. Не подсказывайте.
Anything you need, Commander?
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
All right. Let's label it officially off the record. Got something on your mind?
Straight up, there's something wrong with all of this. This Saren is looking for records on some kind of galactic extinction, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
We'll get things done. I'd rather operate independently than have the brass on our backs anyway.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
Ребятишки.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
You were all teenagers. I'm sure you found other ways to occupy the time.
I'm not the sort who does that kind of thing, Commander. Not lightly, anyway. There was a girl I spent a lot of time with, but we kept our clothes on. Rana. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful. But not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
И она вам нравилась. Чё? Она бы мне понравилась, наверное, вот имел в виду.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same. But things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Прошлое осталось в прошлом. М? Как сказано-то? 4 очка. Он еще не знает. Кто не знает? Я? Чего-то не знаю? В смысле, откуда это здесь взялось? В смысле, не полутал? Где Лиара? Не может она быть здесь? Не может. Нашел.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
Dr. Chakwas assures me I am going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
Как когда-то. Расти, видок.
Sounds dangerous. And lonely.
Sometimes I would run afoul of indigenous life forms or stumble across a small band of mercenaries or privateers, but I was always careful. Until the Geth followed me to Artemis Tau, I never found myself in any situation my biotics could not handle. As for the solitude, well, that is one aspect that most appealed to me. Sometimes I just need to get away from other people.
You don't like other people?
I suppose it comes from being a matriarch's daughter. People expected me to follow in Benezia's footsteps. They wanted me to become a leader of our people. Matriarchs guide their followers into the future. They seek the truth of what is yet to come. Maybe that's why I became so interested in the secrets of the past. It sounds so foolish when I say it out loud. It sounds like I became an archaeologist simply to spite Benezia.
All children rebel against their parents. It's a natural part of growing up.
Aha, you share the wisdom of the matriarch, Shepard. That is exactly what Benezia said when I told her of my decision. But there was more to it than that. I felt drawn to the past. The Protheans were these wondrous, mysterious figures. I wanted to know everything about them. That is why I find you so fascinating. You were marked by the beacon on Eden Prime. You were touched by working Prothean technology.
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a lab somewhere.
What? No! I did not mean to insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
Литвин. Нежно. Да. А видок тест не прошел, что ли?
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
I don't understand it. She was always outspoken about the need for the Asari to become more involved in shaping galactic events. Maybe she thought allying herself with Saren would somehow be for the greater good in the long run. At least I hope so.
Конечно.
This hurts you, doesn't it?
None of this makes any sense to me. I have not spoken to Benezia in many years, but I know her, and this was not like her. Something changed.
Клепанешь
I'd
еще.
like to know
Не,
more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were
И
instrumental in
недостаточно.
forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
I don't understand. Your species can mate with anyone?
Mating is not quite the proper term, not as you understand it. Physical contact may or may not be involved, but it is not an essential element of the union. The true connection is mental. Our physiology allows us to meld with other beings. We can touch the very depths of their minds. We explore the genetic memory of their species. We share the most basic elements of their individual and racial identities. We then pass these traits on to our daughters. It is how we learn to grow as a species and how we develop a greater understanding of other races.
Нет, Спейсер. Еще нет и не буду. Скорее всего.
What happens to your partner after the union?
Every relationship is different. Some unions are a single encounter with both parents parting ways afterwards. Others can be more long-term. Sometimes an Asari and her partner will stay together for many decades.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that term, was another Asari.
I thought you always needed another species to serve as one of the parents.
Think about it, Shepard. If we were not able to mate with our own species, we would have died out long before we ever mastered spaceflight and left our homeworld. Union with our own kind is no longer common, not for the purposes of reproduction. Most Asari believe it weakens our species. Asari daughters inherit racial traits from the father species. If both parents are Asari, then nothing has been gained, or so conventional wisdom would hold. I am what is sometimes called a pureblood. Though no Asari would ever be cruel enough to say the word to my face, it is a great insult among my people. It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their union. She may have been too ashamed to publicly acknowledge me as her offspring.
How could anyone abandon their own child?
I cannot answer that. This is all speculation on my part. It is possible she wanted to be part of my life, but something happened to her before she had the chance. Benezia never spoke of her partner. Whatever happened, it caused her too much pain to dwell on it. She raised me by herself, though that is not uncommon. Many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on long before the child reaches maturity.
You Asari live for 1,000 years. What happens when your partner dies?
Few sapient species live as long as my kind. We have learned to take a philosophical approach to our unions. We do not focus on the inevitable loss of our partners. Instead, we enjoy the time we spend with them. And even after they're gone, a part of them lives on in us. The union is a connection that transcends both time and space.
Do you know who Matriarch Benezia chose as her partner?
She rarely spoke of her partner. Though I know my father, if you want to use that
Benezia
term.
never told you her partner's name?
Union with our own kind is no longer Asari daughters and It is possible Benezia's partner was embarrassed by their but many Asari raise their children alone, particularly if the father species is short-lived. Often the partner will pass on.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in
Kuban.
forming the Council, and we always
Здорово.
strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single galactic community. Each species contributes something to the greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
I should go.
Goodbye, Shepard.
Goodbye. Крейсер обнял Дайгерт. Бомж, надо обновить команду. Она не синяя. Спасибо, Спейсер, спасибо. Ау. Я не скипал диалоги. Я слышал уже эти фразы все. Ой, видок. Потому что вы дотеры, да? Так. Лаборатория. Блин, здесь карта. Обнять кого-то в ответ. Обнял себя, Спейсер. Да. Обнял видака. Можешь добавить эмоуты туда, по идее. Take energy, give energy. Чтобы они друг на друга так... Давай, бомж. Боже. Когда в Overwatch пойдем играть? Угу. 551 градус по Цельсию. Не очень-то и много. Я вот думаю, я вкачал себе электронику. Смогу ли я теперь открыть то, что я не смог в прошлый раз? Почему я Да, кстати, не романсию. Эту, Лиару. Потому что есть Сталли. Зачем кто-то, когда есть Сталли? Стали сложно, но другие не интересуют.
Right behind you, Shepard. Just lead the way.
Но ее в третьей части только показывают вроде. По спойлерному названию видоса. Если судить. Видос я не смотрел, конечно. Спейсер. Где Спейсер? Нет Спейсер. А, вот. Твой дед может такую машину сделать? Что так непривычно видеть себя. Как Гарус до сих пор отравлен, что ли? Занялся бомж.
I'm right here.
I'm here if you need me.
Говно. Бомж исправляя неправильно. Можно вообще слово «обнял» убрать. Слева там ник. Оставить справа первый ник, потом справа от него эмоут, который тянется направо. Потом эмоут, который тянется налево, и ник второй. Черныш? Что? А видок знает об этом? Я думал, он зеленыш. Афины. Ну да, типа так. Или... Так, Фарос это что-то... Один из квестов вроде с Фаросом связан. Здесь горячо, да? 520, ну такое. 34. Навсекая. Терцея. Разведать. Гелий 3. Yeah. Турианская эмблема. Еще высадиться нигде нельзя, что ли? Да. Хорошо, что завтра на работку. Я с этими мыслями спать ложился сегодня, потому что решил, что я не пойду на работу. Работал из дома. Да. Не везде можно высаживаться. Не, ну я хотя бы одна планета в системе. Журнал. Ого-го. Тринадцать эмблем. Клуб. Знаете, это Хокинга. Скопление этой Хокинга. Нам туда. Или в цитадель сначала. Там что-то можно сдать вроде. Кстати, в Муботе же тоже есть Song реквесты. Почему их просто не настроить? Вместо Twitch DJ. Я не понимаю. Здесь же просто выход.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere. Logged. The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Ты можешь менять состав команды для прокачки в доках. Between. Могу. Снайпа. Чё-то. Дайдарт. Кто такой Дайдарт? Удалено. Да, многовато команд, надо поудалять половину. Зачем меня тут удалять?
Rear Admiral Mihailovic, 5th Fleet.
Commander Shepard, SSV Normandy.
You don't know who I am, do you, Commander? I command the 63rd Scout Flotilla. You and the Normandy were slated for my unit after shakedown. Then the Council got their paws, claws, tentacles, whatever. They got them on our ship, and you.
Captain Anderson made it clear to me that my assignment came from way up in the brass. They say jump, I say how high.
Remember that when I tell you to jump. I don't begrudge the politician's decision to throw you to the Council. It's an opportunity. I do begrudge this over-designed piece of tin, though.
This ship saved our lives a dozen times over.
An exaggeration. I've read your reports. This experiment diverted billions from our appropriations bills. For the same price, we could have had a heavy cruiser. But no, we had to make nice to the Turians, throw money at a co-developed boondoggle. I'm here to make an inspection, Commander. Normandy is an Alliance warship. I intend to see she's up to snuff.
I'm sure you'll find everything in order, Admiral.
I'll just bet. Wait here. I won't be long. Commander, I'm not happy.
Sounds like a fairly common situation.
Commander, I suggest you secure your mouth. It's going to get you in trouble. Who designed that CIC? Putting the commander aft of everyone else is inefficient. What if he needs to discuss with the operators toward the bow?
Modified Turian style. They prefer commanders looking over their subordinates, rather than in the middle of them. We wanted to see how effectively they can command with that setup.
Reasonable goal, but they should have studied that in a lab rather than on a frontline warship. I had to shake my head at that drive core of yours. 120 billion credits of element 0 to make this thing able to move without giving itself away. You realize we could make drive cores for 12,000 fighters with that money? What good is it to hide for a few hours anyway? Useless.
Useless.
We can loiter in an enemy system and monitor traffic, or drop infiltration teams on enemy worlds. Normandy can be more effective than the Solarian STG.
Maybe. But that's not the job of a proper warship. We're supposed to find and kill the enemy fleet, not count how many times their garrison goes to the bathroom. And we need to talk about your crew, Commander. Krogan? Asari? Turians? What are you thinking, Commander? You can't allow alien nationals free access to Alliance equipment.
Between Saren and the Geth, we have enough enemies out here. Treating other species with suspicion and distrust won't win hearts and minds.
That assumes the hearts and minds are worth winning. That hasn't been proven yet. You have anything else to say, Commander? Any other justifications for the state of this vessel?
None, sir.
Very well. I don't agree with any of this, but your reasons seem sound. I'll be submitting a report to the Joint Military Council. It will not be as negative as I'd planned. Good hunting, Commander Shepard. Make us proud.
Ты как-то завуалировал, я не знаю. Ты так прям сухо. Бомж, ты, а те пейсеру, короче. Будь осторожен. Как бы бутылка правосудия.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Khaleesa been seen in Al-Jalani, Westerland News. Would you answer a few questions for our viewers?
What sort of questions?
People back home have heard a lot of wild stories about you, Commander. I can give you the chance to set the record straight. What do you say?
What do you want to know?
You've been given a unique position to represent our race. People want to get a sense of how you'll do that. Humans have been trying to get the respect of the galactic community for 26 years. With that in mind, what are your feelings on being the first human Spectre?
I try to keep in mind that it's just another form of duty. I still wear a uniform.
But there's a difference between protecting human interests and Citadel interests. Have you encountered any situations where the Citadel asked you to place its needs before the needs of Earth?
The Council is concerned with the needs of the whole galactic community. We're part of that community now. Our needs are on their agenda, but we're one of many.
You really do believe that, don't you? You've been given command of an advanced human warship for your missions. Is there anything you'd like to say about it?
Actually, the Normandy was co-developed by human and Turian engineers. Its design incorporates many innovations, all of which are classified, I'm afraid.
So the Turians have knowledge of the Normandy that is being kept secret from the Alliance public? Do you think it was appropriate to hand Earth's most advanced warship over to the Citadel?
I wasn't aware it had been handed over to anyone. I'm in command, and last I checked, I'm human. Same goes for my crew.
Human, yes, but you do work for the Citadel now, Commander. One last question, Commander. Rumors back home say you're tracking a rogue Spectre named Saren. Do you have any comment on that?
I'm afraid I can't comment on whatever my current assignment may or may not be.
Don't worry, we'll find out. The eyes of Earth are on you. Don't let us down. Thank you for your time, Commander Shepard.
Деньги. Мам. В башню.
No, I'm waiting. Commander Shepard, isn't it? My name is Admiral Kahoku. Is there something I can do for you?
You sent a recon team out into the Artemis Tau cluster?
Yes, that's right. They went missing a few days ago. I've been trying to find out what happened to them, but I keep getting the runaround from Alliance brass. Do you know something about this, Commander?
I'm not sure how to tell you this, Admiral. Your men were killed by a Thresher Maw.
A Thresher Maw? That's not... My men wouldn't just stumble into a Thresher nest. Not the entire unit.
Somebody lured them there with an Alliance distress beacon. Placed it perfectly so they'd land right beside the Thresher nest.
Damn it. I had a bad feeling about this ever since my team disappeared. An Alliance beacon used as bait, my unit wiped out, and nobody seems to know anything about it. Commander, I appreciate what you did. Now I need to do my part. The families of those Marines deserve to know why they died.
Anything you need from me?
Not right now, Shepard, but I'll let you know as soon as I find something out.
A level up? Уйди от меня. Еще никто не написал Тали. Кто ввел быстрее? Туба. Я могу поднять логи на Эдбота, наверное. Если он свои сообщения, конечно. Свои сообщения. А повтор, может, тоже удалился чат. Неизвестно. Чё взлом, ура. Я не мог его вкачать по объективным причинам.
Commander Shepard, could I have another word with you?
Журналисты.
Hello again, Commander. I've got a proposition for you. Since you helped me get information on the crime syndicate, I've gotten a lot more backing from my publishers. I'm investigating traffic controller conditions now, and I wondered if you could help.
That seems like a step down from wide-scale corruption.
Actually, in a way, it's more important. This isn't about people getting rich. This is about safety. I've heard rumors that the space traffic controllers are overworked to a dangerous degree. I can't get into the control room, but you could. If you planted a bug inside, I could crack the story.
If you crack this story, what's likely to happen?
Ideally, there will be calls to improve working conditions by hiring more controllers and upgrading systems. The Council won't pay for improvements voluntarily. This story will provide that pressure.
What will this bug allow you to pick up?
Just audio and video. I'm not trying to tap into the traffic control system if that's what you're worried about. I just need to hear and see them in order to correlate their activity with traffic efficiency.
Everyone knows space traffic controllers are overworked. How is this news?
There's a difference between overworked and dangerous.
Давай, Кубан.
Traffic at the Citadel has increased by 300% in the last century, but traffic controller resources haven't kept up. We already have several last-minute wave-offs per week. Do we have to wait for a full-blown disaster?
This bug you want me to plant, could it interfere with traffic signals?
Absolutely not. I made certain that the frequencies it uses won't interfere with anything.
I can't promise anything, but I'll see what I can do. Give me the bug.
Excellent. Just place it on a terminal with a good view of the area. Thanks again for your help. In the long run, this story is going to save lives.
В дальней части СБЦ.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel security. They think we're all beggars and thieves.
Пойду к интенданту. Давай, Кубан, давай. Пора. Message deleted.
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander.
Квариане. Оникс. Show me God. Ну-ка. В смысле ты не можешь ее надеть? What's the problem? Hmm? Легкая? В смысле она легкая? Он же носит такую же. Ну ладно, докачается тогда. Я не думал, что это...
Hello, Commander. Show me what you...
I'll open the rare stocks.
А, да, кстати. Включение. Ну, я не знаю пока. Стимулятор, может, потом, когда они жить будут. Так они что-то дохнут и дохнут. У нее инструмента нет. Мститель. Это нормально. Lancer. Гранатомет. Все продать. Задолбало. Не знаю, зачем вообще. Дробовики. Вообще же ни зачем не пригодятся они. В металле. Потому что их можно прокачать, у остальных нет. Из тех, кого я взял, конечно. И снайперка не нужна. Зачем остальные? Потом с дефолтным оружием пойдут, чё?
Hello, Commander. I'll open the rare stocks.
Усиление. Такое. так, короче, пока что. Вернуться в башню. Журналистка там еще.
I'm already getting readings. This is gonna make a great story. Thank you so much for your help. Here, this is everything I've got from my publisher's budget.
It was no problem. Good luck with your story. It deserves to be heard.
I appreciate your support. I hope this will save some lives in the long run. Thanks again for your help. I'm gonna show this to my publisher.
Сюжетные предметы. Посольский зал. Угу. Сообщите о смерти сестры. Вообще, я думал, что есть только N7 броня. Ну, это что на всех картинках с игрой там N7 надо. Это нет.
I know you. You're Commander Shepard, the human Spectre. Is there something I can do for you?
You're Nasana, right? I ran into your sister, Dahlia. It didn't end well for her.
What? Are you saying she's...
Dahlia's dead, Nasana, and I know she was blackmailing you.
And I was all set to try to manipulate you into hunting her down for me. But I guess that won't be necessary now, will it?
You wanted your sister dead?
If people found out my sister was a criminal, I'd be considered a security risk. They'd revoke my clearance, or place me on administrative leave until she was apprehended. I shall transfer a little something into your account as a token of my appreciation. I'm sure you'll find the amount satisfactory.
You're a diplomat on her way up the ranks. It could be handy to have a Spectre who owes you a favor.
You make a good point. Anyone can come up with credits. But I can give you authorization to purchase prototype Asari mods. I will get you added to our manufacturer's preferred client list. I think you'd be very interested in what they have available. Goodbye, Shepard. It has been a pleasure doing business with you.
И обаяние. Давайте в необычные данные. Только сразу нельзя отправиться. Так, стоп. Привет. Там обновилось что? Ассортимент обновляется вообще у торговцев здесь. У него покупал лицензию, может у него новая лицензия.
Commander, it is good to see
Show me
you
your
again.
items.
Oh, this one is pleased to do so, human. You will not be disappointed.
Это 6.
Commander,
Show me your items.
oh, this one is pleased to do.
Для талии ничего нет. А на что? Если не секрет, сколько цифр есть? Типа Скорпион 4. А сколько их всего? Или там меняется название уже и тоже единичка такая, но сильная. На рынке есть торговцы, да. У этого вроде ничего нету. Он не торгует.
I believe congratulations are in order, Commander Shepard. You are the first human to join the Spectres, yes?
It's a great honor.
One you are no doubt ready for. A word of warning, though. There are many eyes watching you now, Commander. Some of them want to see you fail. I, however, wish you only success. Perform well and you bring the Earth Clan one step closer to joining the Council. And if they let your people in, maybe there is hope for my own species one day, yes?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Я просто не знаю, я уже закупился. Поэтому... Рынки, что там я увижу? Денег-то нет.
Welcome back, Earth Clan.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent.
Ну ладно, это я куплю. Гладиатор 5. Зачем я покупал Скорпиона? Или вообще так мне нужен Оникс 10. По-моему, Оникс назывался дефолтный.
Hey, Commander Shepard, it's me, Conrad Werner. Remember me? There are rumors on the extranet that you've been made the first human Spectre. That's incredible.
Right. Conrad. We talked a while back.
You remember me? Wow. Even while you're out there kicking ass, you don't forget the rest of us. That says a lot about you, Shepard. Hey, can I get your picture?
Фанат.
Sure, no problem.
Just hold up your gun. Perfect. Thanks again, Commander. I'm gonna hang this in my living room. My wife will love it.
Чем я занимаюсь?
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Let me see what you have.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
Стандартная экипировка. Коган.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. Oh, you will be pleased.
Короче, ничего нового я не приобрел, кроме этого. Увеличение моноцилина. Как бы все.
It's a bank statement. It shows that I bought something from you when I bought it.
Well, thank you for buying from me, but this
Я так понимаю, здесь вообще ходить имеет смысл. Потому что ты натыкаешься на людей. И командир Шепард. Шепард. Вон туда я не пойду. В клинику. Ненавижу. Так, а здесь с кем можно? А, это она и есть.
I need those supplies for my clinic. I can't.
You can and you will, or your story won't stay secret for long. Don't disappoint me, Doctor.
Oh, Commander Shepard, I didn't see you come in.
Every time I come in here, I see someone threatening you. Who was that?
Someone from my past. I can take care of it.
I might be able to help you.
I was fired by my previous employer for giving out free medical supplies to clinics like this. They never filed any charges, they just wanted me to leave without any fuss. But somebody must have found out. Now they are blackmailing me. I have to give them what they want. If the board finds out about my past, I could lose my license. They'll shut my clinic down.
Maybe I can get you out of this. Tell me what they want.
I have to give some of my medical supplies to a merchant in the markets. They expect delivery today.
Give me your contact's name. I'll deal with this guy, whoever he is.
Deal with him? But won't they expose my past?
Они не смогут. Что-то перевод поехал.
I'll make sure they don't tell anyone.
I was told to speak with a merchant named Morlan down in the markets. I really appreciate this, Commander. Thank you.
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Of course. Не, ну... Хо-хо-хо. Чё? Мне просто интересно, когда я начну ворочать такими деньгами. О, я вас знаю.
Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies, yes?
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you. Hello there. Welcome to Moorland's famous shop. You want many good supplies.
You were expecting a delivery of medical supplies?
But I was told the doctor would be bringing them.
Things have changed, Morlan.
A change, but the doctor... I don't... This is not right, human.
Shut up, Moreland. I told Baines you'd screw this up. What the hell's going on here? Who are you?
Leave the doctor alone, or you'll have to deal with me.
We can end this if you just bring me those supplies. Otherwise, I'll start telling people about the doctor's little secret.
You're shutting down a medical clinic. What if someone needs treatment? What if you need treatment?
Hey, hold on. I'm just the middleman here. This is way more than I bargained for.
Thank you, human. It is good to see him humbled so.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human.
What do you know about Baines?
I have never met him, human. I only worked with the one who spoke with the doctor.
Goodbye.
Yes, all right then. Good tidings to you, human.
Так, что дальше? Понимаешь, что можно дойти и не в такую погоду. Да?
Commander, how did things go?
He won't be bothering you anymore.
Really? That's a great relief, Commander. Thank you. I can't pay you for your help, but I can give you a discount on any supplies you purchase here.
The thug said he worked for a man named Baines. Sound familiar?
Baines? I wonder if he means Armiston Baines. We worked together a long time ago.
What can you tell me about him?
Last I heard, the Alliance military was contracting him for some research in the Traverse.
We should follow up with Captain Anderson.
We'll see what the captain can tell us.
I wish I could tell you more. Is there anything else I can help you with, Commander?
Let me take a look at what you have for sale.
Of course.
Действительно? Не обманули насчет скидки? Минус 63 тысячи. Неплохо. Не понял, мне... А где капитан находится? В посольстве? Надеюсь, что там. Но мне кажется, что с ним не будет опций для диалога.
I heard what happened under the Artemis Tau cluster. The Council wasn't too happy about the destruction of those Prothean ruins.
This isn't a game, Ambassador. Shepard's out there trying to stop Saren from destroying the galaxy.
I know. Just try to be a little more careful. The Council's watching you, and we all get judged on how you behave.
Yes, Commander?
What do you know about Armiston Baines?
Where did you hear that name? Never mind, I don't want to know. Baines is dead. Has been for quite some time.
The people I spoke with seem to think he was still alive.
It's not common knowledge. Military is keeping it under wraps. Baines was doing some high-level work for the Alliance. Stuff even I wasn't aware of. One day he turns up dead on a drifting scout ship. Everyone suspects it was foul play, but it was never officially investigated.
What can you tell me about the ship?
I don't know much about it. You should talk to Admiral Kahoku. One of his crews discovered Baines' body.
I spoke to Kahoku. He never brought it up.
You should mention Baines the next time you see him. See if he'll tell you anything. Is there anything else, Commander?
I should go.
I'll be here if you need anything.
Ладно, сейчас к Кахоку тогда. Мне что не нравится в Mass Effect, это интерфейс. Вот, за него бы оторвать что-нибудь кому-нибудь. Просто в заданиях вообще не удобно. Они никак не группируются. Ничего, в Dragon Age такого. Открыл, если плюсик, то все, ты не можешь скроллить журнал заданий. Все. Живи с этим. Кахоку. Есть. Он мог уйти. Хрена. Начинаю жалеть, что я с ним поговорил уже.
I'm on a break. Talk to someone else if you need anything. I've got a lot on my mind.
Maybe I can help.
Well, maybe you can. You're a soldier, right? You ever head out to the Traverse?
Вы ведь солдат, да? Прежде чем мне хотелось бы. Когда-нибудь были в Траверсе? Я капитан Шепард. Я отвечу так.
I'm not just some soldier. I'm a Spectre.
A Spectre? I heard they were thinking about letting humans into the ranks. About time. Well, that means you can go anywhere you want, right? Even out into the Traverse? My brother's the captain of a ship called the Majesty. It was crossing the Traverse a few days ago when it disappeared. Just dropped right off the grid. And that usually means one of two things. They had massive mechanical failure, or they were attacked.
Any idea why someone would attack them?
Privateers, slavers, mercs looking for an easy score. There's a lot of nasty sorts out in the Traverse. I won't give up on my brother. Not yet. I've got the coordinates for the last transmission from his vessel.
What kind of ship was it?
Don't let the name fool you. The Majesty's just a small trading vessel, only a handful of crew. But he kept it in good condition. I don't think mechanical failure is too likely. But they don't have any real weapons or shields. If anyone did come after them, the Majesty'd be a sitting duck.
What's in this for me?
I can't afford to pay you anything. If I had that kind of cash, I'd have hired a recovery team to track him down already. Maybe you could look into this as a personal favor, you know? We humans have to stick together.
Isn't anyone else looking into this?
My brother's just a small independent trader. Ships like his disappear in the Traverse all the time.
If your brother's still alive, I'll find him. Give me the coordinates.
I'll forward them to your ship right away. Please let me know as soon as you find him.
You're right. Ну куда? Он ушел. Сранец. Оставил свой пост. Еще выяснится, он в посольстве сидит там же. Просто на стуле где-нибудь. Вот это скоростью лифта. Я бы не стал на нем кататься. Поговорите о чем-нибудь.
Binary Helix has settled out of court with a Krogan group that had accused the Genetics Corporation of fraud. The Krogan group had contracted Binary Helix to perform studies with a long-range goal of curing their genetic sterilization. The group later sued for a return of investment money when the study produced no viable results.
Блин, музыка такая. Знаешь, не чувствуется, что он какой-то важный персонаж в сюжете. Поэтому... Так.
Let all races herald the glory of the Enkindlers who raised them all to enlightenment. Where there was only darkness, the Enkindlers gave light. Where there was only ignorance, the Enkindlers gave wisdom. Where there was only silence, the Enkindlers gave the gift of speech.
Ну ладно. Вроде в СБЦ надо идти. Я, кстати, не уверен, а вдруг надо спутница там после каждого задания возвращаться, все оббегать.
Hello again. The consort is very pleased with everything that you have done for her.
Any chance I can move up on her client list? I did help her out.
Yeah, she is grateful for your assistance. However, you have already been rewarded for helping her. The client list is a separate matter, and her schedule is completely booked for the next several months.
I think I'm done here.
Of course. Come back anytime.
Come back anytime.
Hey, good to see another human.
Hey, Jenna came back looking for work. Thanks for getting her out of Cora's den.
I was glad to help out.
Yeah, everyone seems real happy to have her back.
And yet, you seem less than pleased.
I'm glad she's out of the den. I'd just forgotten what it was like to have her around. I haven't had a decent tip since she got back. Commander, thanks again for all your help. Hey there, welcome to Flex.
Ладно. Танцует, конечно, мастерски. Плюс 100. Остальные не танцуют. Ним потанцевать надо. Угу. Грация. Так, а здесь это же, да? Угу. Вдруг что в логове есть. Без расслабиться.
I got business here, but not with you.
Go away. Let me drink
Здесь обновилось что-нибудь? Рит. Какие кубики? В чем? Где я не до конца понимаю? Настолько графоний был плохой, типа. Не, там что-то челики прям очень хорошо подошли к... Очень видно, что любят эту игру.
In breaking news, Chairman Burns of the Parliament Subcommittee on Transhuman Studies has been kidnapped by biotic extremists. The biotics commandeered a freighter and were last seen in the Hades Gamma Cluster. No demands have yet been made.
Я так понимаю, у меня появилось новое задание. По ногами Аида у меня не... уже есть задание. Вы вникнешься в персонажа. Ты про Шепарда? Да что с тобой?
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering.
Да мне и так уже как бы классов куда ставить, погоди. Он иногда не то говорит, что я имею в виду, конечно. Но вроде нормально.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress. Logged. The commanding officer is aboard. XO Presley stands relieved.
Никого нет проблем, что я сейчас полечу не по сюжету. Вообще надо заканчивать скоро.
Patching it through.
Commander, Miss Al-Jalani's story on you just aired. She shouldn't have ambushed you like that, but you handled it pretty well.
We had differences of opinion, sir. I hope she at least believed my sincerity.
You handled yourself pretty well, Commander. She came across like a raving idiot. Just wanted to let you know what the response was back home. I won't keep you any longer. Fifth Fleet out.
Что-то не до конца понимаю, о чем идет речь. Здесь. Я что-то упустил? Она несла бред. Кто она? Погодите. То есть вспомнить, кого я убил. Погоди. The God blessed я. Немножечко отвлекся. У меня две журналистки было. Одна брала интервью как я прилетел сразу, а вторая в башне, в которой я жучок там ставил. Я что-то пропустил. Не обратил внимания, кто из них это был. Что с ней произошло, погоди. Я что-то вообще выпал. Аль-Джалани. Это, значит, которая брала интервью.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Threshamur. Damn, I hope you get this message. It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
А вот и Кахокл. Враги?
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
I will destroy you! I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
You must die!
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! Die! You must die! You must die! You must die! You must die!
Это было забавно.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
I will destroy you!
You must die!
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you!
You must die!
А чё толку жать кнопки, когда я валяюсь как туша?
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
You must die! I will destroy you!
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! Get down!
Если чё.
I will destroy you!
Короче, кнопки не работают, когда тебя валяют на земле.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
You must die! You must die!
I've lost shield!
прикладом не попасть вообще. Ладно, пистолет возьму. Он не слушает меня.
I'll stay right here.
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
You must die!
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! You must die! I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! Intruders! Kill the hostage!
You must die! You must die!
Go, go, go! I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! I'll kill you!
Shield down!
Неплохо.
Take cover! Intruders! Kill the hostage! They're gonna kill him! Enemies everywhere! Go, go, go!
You must die!
Сдох.
You must die! I will destroy you!
Hold the line!
Come on!
Intruders! Kill the hostage!
We need to hurry. They're gonna kill him.
You must die! I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! I will destroy you! I will destroy you!
I will destroy you!
I will destroy you! Look out!
I will destroy you!
Ты сдох.
Flush shield!
I will destroy you!
Нет.
Clear.
See how it is? You write letters and everyone ignores you. Force is the only thing people appreciate. So how about if I kill Chairman Burns and finish this charade?
Please, I was trying to help you people.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
Why not? What have we got to lose? Since the chairman here decided that we didn't get reparations, we've got nothing left to live for.
But I've changed my mind. Seeing you all, it's clear that you all deserve...
You had your chance. Some L2s are nearly crippled from side effects of the implants, but you voted against reparations.
Think about this. Burns is the one man who can help you.
Yes, if you release me, I can take another look at the reparations request.
What, we're supposed to trust you? Sure, you promise us freedom and say everything will be fine, but as soon as we surrender, you'll double-cross us.
I'm not promising to let you go. All I'm saying is that Burns will take another look. Right, Burns?
Absolutely. I had no idea that the L2 biotics were this desperate. If I'd known, the reparations will come. For whatever it's worth, I promise that.
Давай, бомж.
You're right. I don't want to die. Maybe something will happen this time. We surrender.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me. I'll see to it that the reparations discussion is reopened. I didn't know they were so desperate.
A 5th Fleet cruiser will be by shortly to pick you and the prisoners up.
Right. Или все? Я молодец.
Thank you, Commander. I thought I was dead when they took me.
Колес. Нет. И, наверное, на этом офну, потому что... Работу надо, че. Все, ладно.